Hello everyone, I'm Val from Mike and Val's Life, and today I am participating in the challenge of using trash to create treasure. This is being co-hosted by Casey of Coffee with My Sunshine and Julia of the Mug Life DIY. And for those of you who may not be familiar with their channels, I'm going to leave a link to them below, so please go check them out. I'm also going to leave a link to the playlist, so please check those out as well. So now on to the challenge. This is a challenge where you literally use trash. It's going to be something that you would have either thrown in the trash or put in a recycle bin. So let me show you. I'm so excited over this because a couple of months ago I was leaving work and I looked and there couple of spaces ahead of me, there was something on the ground, or on the road rather, and I was, what is that? So I went and looked, and I found this hubcap. So I ran into the office. I got a Walmart bag and put it in there, and I was so excited. And I came in and I told Mike, I said, "Oh, let me show you what I found. Let me show you." And he said, "Well, Val," with a smile on his face, because he's used to things like this, but he said, "Val, first of all," he said, "we don't own a Chevrolet. And even if we did, what would be the odds of this matching our hubcaps? And third, and this is the most important," he said, "it's broke. It's just trash." And I said, "Yes, I know. I was hoping you was going to say it was just trash because I don't know what I want it for yet, but I'm going to use this one day." So when I seen this challenge, I was so excited. I just couldn't wait. So let me give you a closer look, and you can tell all I did was just put it in this bag and put it in the storage room. And when I heard this challenge, oh, I couldn't wait. So now what I'm going to do, or the first thing I'm going to do, is clean this thing up. It is some kind of dirty. Of course, it's been on a tire and in the street. So I'm going to clean this up, and then I'm going to come back and start showing you how I want to use this to make some treasure. I'll be back in a few. I'm back. I cleaned it as the very best that I could, and it still had some marks. I just couldn't get off of it. So Mike had some Rust-Oleum chalk paint in his shop in chiffon. So I just gave it a quick little spray on there. I just wanted to make it look clean. It doesn't have to look professional, because the way I'm going to be using it, you're not really going to see it a whole lot. But you'll see it some, but not too much. So the next thing that I have this in my stash, and it's just one of those Dollar Tree styrofoam rings. So I'm going to use this, and then the next thing I'm going to need is I wanted some flowers to go around this, but it is a trash to treasure. So I thought, well, what can I use? And I did look for I found two things, and the reason I decided against this one, this was, I bought it just like this. I think it's from Home Goods, and it was regularly $7.99, and I got it for $4.50. And it has some different, they're all the same color though, just different sizes of little flowers that you can put on different things. But the name of it is Using Trash to Create Treasure. So I thought this really isn't trash, so I vetoed that. And my scrapbooking days, I was a big scrapbooker about 12, maybe 14 years ago. So I went in that stash, and the first thing I got was this pansy punch that I have. And there is not a scrapbooker that doesn't have tons of scraps. So I dug through all of those, and I just found different scrap material, scrap paper, and I just started punching. But I did, as you can see, the different colors. I don't know why I decided you had to see every one of those colors. But so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside this. I'm going to have to push it down good. But before I do that and show you how I want to do these flowers, and I did already have safety pins with the little ball tops. That's really important. But when I did get this, I decided against it because I didn't think it was, I don't know, really qualified to be true trash or not. But I did decide I am going to empty this out, put all of these flowers in a sandwich bag or a Ziploc bag, and I want to use this. And oh, how pretty. So I got this little bunny that I've had for several years, I think now. It came from Goodwill. It was one of the home interior ones from way back. But she is so pretty. So what I'm going to do is empty this, and I am going to make a cloche to put her in, and put the cloche in the middle right here. So now, before I get started doing the flowers, so this will have time to soak and everything, I'm going to empty this out so I can soak these tags off and the ones down here. So I'll be back in a little bit to show you how I'm going to put all of this together. But I got to put this on to soak. Now while my jar is soaking, I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. And the first thing I'm going to do is take this tag off from Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to get my hubcap. I'm going to press it down in here. And I think that's got it good. It's not going to fall out. So now I'm ready to start adding my flowers. And this is the fun part, I think, just being able to play with the flowers and trying to get this done. And on these, you just get them. Oh, I wish I had had more of these because these were doubled. But unfortunately, I didn't have many of these at all. Maybe 4, I think. But I'm just going to start putting these around. Just grabbing and putting. And really no rhyme or reason. Just wherever I want to put one. Okay, now I'm through with this part of it. And I tell you, I was getting a little scared. I only have 6 6 pins left, and I'll probably use them. I'll go around just to make sure that everything's covered up good. That leaves me just a few more. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back with what I'm going to put up here. Let's get back to this little project. Now, this was trash. This is just an old hubcap found on the road. The flowers are made from scrapbook paper. So that was pretty much trash as well. The styrofoam ring, that was, like I said, that was from Dollar Tree. Now these straight pins with the little tops to them, they came from Hobby Lobby, but I don't know how much they cost, and I'm not even sure if I had already used some or if this was in a brand new box. I just don't remember. I did find them in my stash of stuff, so that I'm not sure. But so far, we've used 2 things. I've already cleaned this up. This was just that container that held these flowers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my little rabbit, and I'm going to put glue dots on her because I don't want her to move around. If we're moving this one place to another, I don't want her to be moving around. And so I'm going to get the old glue dots out. I don't think she had to be right in the center, but as close as I can. See, now that way she's not going anywhere. And I can put this on her. It took me a few tries, but this is the way I decided to decorate my trash that is now a treasure. I decided to put some little bunnies beside it, and I want this on my coffee table. I've decorated the coffee table where it'll work in good together. So I am extremely pleased. I hope everyone has enjoyed watching this using trash to create treasure. Once again, I just want to thank Casey and Julia for making this an open challenge, and I really enjoyed trying to use as much trash as possible. And I think mine turned out pretty trashy. By the time you think of the hubcap, the scraps of paper, the container that I emptied and used as a cloche, I think it all worked out great. So, like I said, thanks again, ladies. And everyone, please check out the playlist also, because you can get some wonderful ideas from the playlist. Now, I just want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and let me share this with you. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. I hope everyone is safe and healthy. Thanks again. Bye-bye. And may God bless.